Yo, it's Lil Olivia in this bitch, you feel me? Shout out Hood Life Entertainment, they came through fucking with us.
I was just about to ask that.
Do that shit like that.
Yeah, man. We tuned in live on the west side, man. Had to slide up on one of the top youngers in the city, man. Doing your thing right now.
Definitely. What's up, bro? Good luck for sliding on me, too.
Facts. So go ahead and introduce yourself to the people who ain't familiar with you.
Now, this YungLiV, you feel me? Going up right now with that dead out shit. That shit at 1.4 mil, you feel me? Shout out, bro, for coming to fuck with me. I just came off that SayCheese interview. Just dropped like 3 days ago. Shit, I just dropped some shit called Reality 3 days ago. Go fuck with that. That shit got 100K in 3 days, you feel me? I'm fucking shit up. Everything. I'm going crazy and everything.
All right, I definitely want to shout you out because, like, when we was talking back and forth for a while trying to link up, and then you actually dropped the SayCheese joint, and then you still was like, I'm saying, you kept it real. A lot of motherfuckers, especially when you get that SayCheese, and they like, oh, fuck, cuz, I don't really, you know what I'm saying? But that was
that shit made a lot of niggas fuck with me, though, bro, because niggas realize, like, or young boy Levy, for me, he got some shit to say to niggas, you feel me? He got purpose in this shit, you feel me? Niggas earned this shit. When he worked for this shit, so he deserved all that shit he got. I know that's how niggas feel good shit. I do. Niggas already know I carry you in this shit, so.
All right. So you definitely popping right now, but before we get into that, take them back as far as how was your upbringing in Philly?
It was hard, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Not really. I was rapping on SoundCloud for like 3 years.
But before we get to the music, talk about like your adolescence, you saying, like your childhood in Philly, you saying, running around. How was that for you?
Oh yeah, shit. Just growing that shit was rough, bro. Growing up in the block all day, that shit was rough, bro. You gotta watch for niggas, always watch your shoulder. You can't trust everybody, for me. Niggas disloyal as shit. Coming up, bro, you just had to always keep a small circle, like, 'cause there was always a lot of shit going on. Like, that's how that shit was. I just always stuck to the music, you feel me? Keep me out the way most of the time.
Fact. So you fuck with the sports at all, anything like that when you was young?
Yeah, you know everybody had that shit, you feel me? I was hooping, you feel me, going crazy with that shit. For like 2 years. I wasn't really doing that football shit. They was doing that football shit. Bro was doing that football shit. I was like, fuck with that shit. No, I was definitely hooping those, alright.
So, not to get like too personal, how was the household? Was it single parent, double parent?
No, yeah, my pop was definitely around. He passed 06. My mom was holding shit down. Feel me? I was holding shit down with her, though. We was cool. Wasn't really too much stressing going on, though. Shit was alright. Definitely made sure shit was right.
Facts. Now, in 06, like, was it a change when you lost your pop? Cause that's a big, you feel me? Like, especially.
Oh, yeah, definitely. My pop had shit right for us, you feel me? My pop made sure shit, we was straight, we was cool, all that. Yeah, definitely was a change in my life, though.
Facts. Alright, so like around 06, your pop died. Now, what was your mind state as far as, it's like you felt like you had to grow up quick a little bit? Like, how was you?
No, I was young, so I didn't really it was like, damn, that shit just hurt it, you feel me? My pop just passed, but no, I didn't really feel like, I was a young boy, I didn't really feel like there was not too much weight on my shoulders and not like that.
Fact. Alright, so moving on, talk about, as far as like your 10 years, once you really, you know what I'm saying, start hitting, as far as getting off the step and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, school shit.
But shit, I was, I first started, I'm keeping it being, bro. I started going outside at like 8. I've been like moving around, feel me? I've been going outside at like 8, feel me? Moving around, doing shit. I started fucking around with bro at like 10, you feel me? Started fucking around with all these niggas, like 10. So we were just growing up doing shit, doing a lot of shit.
Fact. So who was some of the ones that you looked up to as far as when you was a youngin' in the music, and then not only in the music, just, you know what I'm saying, like somebody you wanted to be like and shit?
Nobody for me. I was fucking with Sosa Heavy.
Cheeky?
Yeah, Herb. Herb Heavy. Shout out Cora. I was fucking with Cora Heavy too. but I wasn't really fucking listening to a lot of like big rappers because like they wasn't really. I couldn't really relate to what they was talking to. I was too busy stuck in my own lane listening to the shit that I was fucking with.
Facts. So how was high school for you?
Bro, yeah, tell you, bro. High school was fucking crazy, bro. Every day that shit was crazy.
On the op
they know where we went to school at. We went to school at 58th Street, you feel me? That shit was light though, you feel me? That shit was definitely crazy.
Sucking their pussy while going to school.
Every day going through something in school. Every day going through something in school.
Every day.
That shit wasn't really doing no schoolwork. We had the little bitch doing schoolwork for us. Feel me? I'm not giving her no shout out and shit. She knows she did shout out to her. She was doing the schoolwork for us and shit. She made sure niggas was straight, but it wasn't really no schoolwork, bro. It was too much shit going on.
Right. So school for you was like survival.
Yeah, definitely.
Fucking war zone. Went to school with a war zone. That's exactly what it was, a war zone. That shit, school was funny as shit.
Fact. Now, like, so we went to school in West. Like, how was West? Cause you know every side of Philly got their own. You mean?
I went to school up Imhotep too. I went to school uptown too. You feel me? I was up Imhotep too. That shit was light too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas.
Shout out to some of the guys in there. You feel me?
Imhotep ball team been good for like forever, dog. Like.
Yeah, I wasn't really into that sports shit in there either. I was just in there on that rapping shit.
Fact.
That's when I really started dropping my videos though in there. Shit was going up.
Alright. So what was like the first, like, taking back to the first like time you ever rapped, or the first time you ever knew you had some shit with you?
Bro, my first song got 50K, bro. My first song ever. Different Thoughts on SoundCloud, bro. I dropped this shit at 7:30. I woke up at like 12. The shit had 3,000 views. I'm like, damn. The shit was going crazy. It just kept going up. Like 2 months, I had like 30K. It just kept going up. And then I just kept dropping 10K, 50K, 20K. It just was going up. For me, I always had that shit.
Fact.
I don't know how. I really don't. It just was happening.
So was you like popular in high school? Was you like somebody like, you know what I'm saying?
Not really. I was always a cool boy, you feel me? I was always doing cool shit. Niggas knew exactly who I was, though. Everybody knew exactly who I was. I wasn't really doing too much in high school, though. Just rapping, coming to school, washing my ass.
Fact. So you think like that trans over into the music as far as, cause 50, that's a lot for your first song, bro.
Yeah. Go fuck with that shit. Different Thoughts on SoundCloud. Yeah, that shit went up. Niggas ain't doing that. A lot of niggas ain't fucking me with this shit. A lot of niggas ain't doing that. A lot of niggas never did that.
Facts though. Alright, so the first joint you get 50, and then from there you start dropping. So how long was you rapping before your shit really started popping and shit like that?
Shit, it was popping from the real.
Right, I'm tripping. You just told me first song.
First song, it was going crazy. That's how I knew, like, I'm rapping, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep rapping. It was just going up. I'm like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do.
Fact. Now, what was the name of your highest rating song? Cause you got like you got 1 or 2 songs with a mill.
Yeah. No, I got 1, but shit, the other one getting
it's creeping, right?
Yeah. No, I got 1 with 1.4 mil. Yeah, that shit called Dead Ops. Dropped that September 1st. Yeah.
When?
We dropped that September 1st, and within a 2 month span, it had 1 million views. Yeah, it had 1 million views, and they just been going up. Not even 2 month span, probably like 28 days. And then it stopped for a little bit, and that shit just went crazy. It just kept going up, like, it wouldn't stop.
So you remember when you made that, like the vibe and shit, like?
Yeah, bro, the vibe was like I said in the other one, like I didn't really like fuck with that shit because it was slow. Like I be turning up in my shit. We gonna let you hear some shit. I just did some shit in Harry for me. Shout out, bro. He just came through. He just recorded that shit for me. But yeah, I just when I be recording, I like hype for me. I like it fast. It was kind of slow. I couldn't really like groove to that shit. If I was still doing my jig to that shit, they like that shit.
Fact. All right, so let's talk about Chicago a little bit, because like you could tell even in your raps a little bit, you could tell that you influenced by Chicago. Even you said like Keith was one of the ones that,
a lot of niggas be saying that shit. I don't really see that shit. I find myself like a different trap rapper. Like I talk the drill shit, but I got that pain shit, that trap shit in me too. I mean, you hear the Chicago shit. Niggas say, fuck it, it's hot.
Right.
I mean, it's going up. Fuck it, you say what you want to say.
No, but you see, like, one thing about Philly, anything we and me, see, because it's different, like, all right.
Yeah, it's different. So
my generation of music, we was heavy bars.
Yeah,
heavy spit that new headshot days and shit like that. Now, you get to, like, not even just you, but a lot of the guys around your age that when that Chief Keef wave hit, that shit was different. He changed the whole sound of music and shit like
I'm
that.
gonna keep it being because shit. Once he started talking so crazy, niggas probably been wanting to already talk like that in the songs, bro. But once they was like, these niggas already doing it in the murder rate crazy or whatever, fuck it, like we about to do shit too. That's how niggas was like. They already doing it. The cops ain't doing shit about it. Fuck it. Niggas started talking about it in his songs.
Fact. Now, like, was you interested in that old school Philly wave at all? Did you catch any like the Headshot DVD era and shit like that?
I mean, Free Racks. I used to watch my brother watch that shit when I was little, but no, I ain't really pay attention to it though. Not really. Nah, I ain't really pay attention to it.
I respect it.
Yeah.
But you say you fuck with Core, so like, what's your perspective of Core? Like, what was something that Core got your attention? As far as
like, not even like I said, like my childhood, that shit was good, but like it wasn't really perfect though. You feel me? You just can relate to some of that shit. You can relate to some of that shit that he said. That's why I was fucking. I'm cool, bro. You can relate to some of that shit. That's why I'm like, I fuck with that shit. Yeah. He talking real shit, bro. And he still talking that street shit too. You can everybody here can relate to it. That shit was crazy.
real shit. Now, Polo G had uploads your video,
Yeah,
and he actually uploaded to his own YouTube and situations like that.
Yeah.
So speak about your relationship, how y'all first link up.
Shit, I met bro on Instagram. Like, I just hit him up on Instagram, like, yo, like, you knew one of your videos went viral. He didn't even know the shit. So, he, like, we was just talking and shit, and then he was already going up off of songs, like, getting crazy views. So, he's telling me, like, shit, if I really go up off this shit, you feel me, I got you with that shit. And he kept his word with it. So, you feel me, he just been looking out for me, you feel me. We got some little shit going on. Shout out Capital Records, we got some shit going on with that, but... yeah, that's what that was, you feel me?
Yeah, fact. No, I fuck with Cuz. He definitely got some shit with him. Like, what's something about Polo G that you like notice or that you pick up on as far as just trying to, you know what I'm saying?
He versatile. He versatile as shit, yeah, for real. He got that shit in him. And like, one thing I picked up being with that nigga, bro, you don't need drugs in the studio to really make your music, for real. You don't really like need to be high to make that shit. Bro, I was just in there recording that shit, bro. It was better before I was high. Real shit, though.
No, I definitely feel that, though. I definitely feel that. Like, all right, and just talking about Bud, you feel me? Because that's something, like, that's a part of the culture, and that's something, you know, we all do. And even, like, it's young, well, everybody know that the youngest smoking and shit, niggas be like 14, 15, yo, can you buy me a roll up and shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
That was just, niggas be trying to get fried. Niggas be trying to get high, bro. Everybody smoke like this. Everybody get high. Shit, I'm trying to go back out Cali right now and get high. That's where I'm trying to get high at. He's playing ball, getting high. We was getting high before the ball game, before the championship game. You feel me? The game at 10, we out there at 9:30. Hurry the fuck up, bro. We trying to go shoot real quick. Like.
Now, why you feel is that, though? Because, like, Philly known as, you know what I'm saying, probably not even just Philly, though, but, you know what I'm saying, in the hood and shit like that, we known, like, get high early, and it's like, it's a regular, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's like it's a daily thing if you think about it for real.
Yeah.
So why you think about that?
Like I said, bro, everybody gotta get high. That's just how it is. Niggas getting high early. Niggas getting high, bro.
Wake up in the middle of the night getting high.
Alright, nigga. Yeah, shit.
I feel that. All right, now, like you said, you just went out Cali and shit like that. Talk about those vibes, man. Them palm trees.
Nah, that shit great being out there stress-free, you feel me? Little white bitches out there bougie as shit. They don't care about no rap niggas. They dead. They got the bag, you feel me? That shit be out there talking they fucking head up. They don't care. But no, though, being out there, that shit great though. They got the best gas, you feel me? All the stores out there, go out there and shit. I don't even really be counting what I spend. I'm just trying to get shit. For real. That's how it is. That shit lit out there though. Definitely gotta get back out there.
Yeah, you link with anybody while you was out there? Any artists and shit like that? Any showcases, any shows?
Nah, I ain't really. Did I do something out Cali? No, I did something out Vegas. I did the day in Vegas. I was out there in Vegas performing. No, I ain't do nothing out Cali. That shit coming though, for sure. Yeah, I ain't do nothing out there though.
Facts. So like I said, we just being from Philly and shit like that. Like Meek, one of the top artists in the city, is something I ask everybody. Like, what do you feel like Meek Mill mean to Philly?
I mean, he means a lot to other people. I mean, shit. I don't really be listening to Meek, bro. I listen to him, you feel me? But I don't really be like listening to him that much, so I can't really say. But I mean, I guess he mean a lot to a lot of people. He got the Justice Reform shit going on. He got niggas over there squashing beef and shit, but I don't really like.
Do you feel like he like a gatekeeper of the city? Do you feel like, alright, if you don't go through me, you won't be able to make it? No, I'm dead serious, bro. 'Cause a lot of motherfuckers feel like that.
Beef for this shit. No, for real though. I'm gonna keep it on. I don't know shit. Probably, I guess so. That's what niggas say. That's the word around, but I don't know. I ain't never do nothing.
No hating shit though. He doing this thing.
Yeah, he definitely doing this thing, but I don't know.
It can be that shit.
Yeah. No, I'm just being like, I don't feel like that, and I'm like just being from just seeing shit behind the scenes and seeing it's a lot of ways around. I feel like just being from Philly, and I ask all artists this as far as him being.
A lot of hating that shit. That shit be weird, bro.
Yeah. Different strokes for different folk.
All those shit.
Like, no, because like I definitely like what you doing. Like you expanding and you travel. How important do you feel like traveling is to an artist?
A lot, bro, because you gotta find your right fan base, which I did, obviously. But you gotta find your right fan base. For real, you gotta find your right fan base, bro, because you can be in the hood doing the same music for 5 years, getting like 2,000 views, 10,000 views, 20,000. You're not really doing shit. Like, you can't, I don't know. I was getting that shit. It was some because that's what I had, but like, a lot of motherfuckers that get that shit, bro, and then just stop rapping. Like, I don't know. I guess you gotta push it. I was pushing mine.
Right, you ain't just settle. You ain't just settle for, all right, I'm popping. I gotta, you know what I'm saying?
I'm popping. I'll stop for a minute, and then no, you just gotta keep going. Some people they'll just pop for a little bit, stop flowing with the music, and expect like everything to just come to them. That shit don't work like that, bro. You gotta work for that shit.
Real shit.
For real.
So what was some of the best places that you traveled to, and some of the talk about some of like some of the moments where you was like, damn, like this shit really happening.
Let me see. Alright. Out there in Vegas, that shit was lit. That was one of the moments. We had this little show out TLA, and I had that shit lit, bro. Like, that shit was crazy, yeah. That was one of the moments too. Polo brought me out there. That shit was going crazy. I had the motherfuckers turn to a song they didn't even know. For real. They was going crazy. But no, it was really when I went out Eastern PA, that was like my first show. For real. That was like my first show. Polo brought me out there too. That shit was lit.
Right.
Yeah, they turned me up on that. That's when we performed Day Ops. We dropped it that same night. It had like 400 views. But there, they was fucking with it.
Right, man. You definitely working, definitely, you know what I'm saying, just keep pushing, doing your thing, hitting other cities, because that's the main thing that's underrated, and that's why I feel like your fan base taking off, and because when you travel, you picking up steam from different areas. And
no, yeah, it's a lot of rappers traveling though. Yeah, it's a lot of niggas definitely doing their thing in Philly right now though. That's how a lot of motherfuckers get. Like Philly got the wave period right now. Even when you go on the labels, they'll tell you like, yeah, Philly got the wave. Every part of Philly, you feel me? It's always a rapper from somewhere doing something.
So 5 years from now, where you see yourself?
Bro, up. Like, rich and shit up there. Probably a couple jobs. A lot of shit on Billboard. Feel me? A lot of tapes, a lot of albums out. Shit done went crazy. Platinum. Bro, I see myself going crazy in like 5 years, bro. Probably one of the best niggas to do this shit.